need to have like our C minuses to like either C pluses or Bs.
Do we have? I don't think we have any C
We do
minuses.
have C minuses. We don't.
No C minuses.
So let's upgrade that D right there, the DT. Alright, so go over.
We already upgraded our DTs. They just haven't.
Put them in.
Yeah.
You want it?
They're definitely not good. Our RE is good. RT is good. RG is good. So our right side is our strong side.
Okay, so
You want to trade up for a center, a better center?
yeah, for sure.
Our left side is weak.
Ooh, TE, we need to upgrade
A
that.
tight end?
Tight end for sure. We need
Why
to
do you
upgrade
think so?
tight end.
What's wrong with this dude?
He's a 70 overall, dude.
Yeah,
need
that
to have
doesn't mean he's bad.
No.
There's nothing wrong with this dude.
We can get better, bro. We can definitely get better.
You just stock and get better.
Well, I understand you. I'm not.
Want to bring Wiley over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
If we can get him. That might not happen.
You guys are firing.
Nah, not in free agency. He's on somebody's team. Noah Gray.
Okay, now who else do they got? Let's see who else.
Brevin Jordan. Isaiah Likely. He's a fucking beast, bro.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Or Darnell Washington again.
No, I want Isaiah, yeah.
They're not going to want to trade him.
They might.
Do we trade both of them?
Yeah. Wait, is that Isaiah Thomas we have?
Tommy Tremble? I think Tommy Tremble might be decent, bro.
Acceleration 89. God damn.
That's what I'm saying.
So trade this guy and then sell all of basically the trash players.
He's fast too.
Yeah, but he's good. The other dude's got better acceleration. Yeah, get them.
I came in here, I'm not bothering you.
Okay, then add a draft pick.
I'll give him a this year's 4th round or a next year's 3rd round.
This year's 4th round.
Let's give him a 5th round, see if he takes it.
We're talking about.
Bet.
Great shit.
Yeah, it's easy.
I kind of go with that kind of go. I pay my own way.
Let's see.
We already know. Center.
Center.
I want to be right now.
C plus. Oh, he's 76. That's not bad. Is he hurt or something? 76 ain't bad.
No, it's not, and you're not gonna have anything better.
Yeah.
It's fine. We don't need to see. Alright, let's play. Let's play our.
I thought this guy said, listen, Chris out after beating him up. Instead of pitching out.
Yeah, we just upgrade our line. They're right close to 80 overall, so they're going to be decent. But our right side is definitely stronger than our left side.
So I need you running to the right side.
We could probably use a better LE.
Dude, our RE is a 91.
Yeah, but we have no backup. That's the problem. We need good backup players. What do you want? 81 speed, 83 acceleration, 85 strength. This is the dude right here.
Yeah.
Where's block shedding? Block shedding 72. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Can we get him? Okay, and then let's get a backup RE. 82, 84 acceleration or 81, 86?
81, 86.
Block shedding 71 and strength 75. Yeah, this is the guy we need.
All right, cool.
Let's play against All-Pro. I mean, All-Madden. We're coming all black. We're coming all.
And the helmet, the helmet.
I don't think they have black helmets. They do? Oh my god, no, they don't. Oh my
That is
god.
hard, bro.
That's so crazy. I'll be back.
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Jets and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside the soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
This song sounds incredible. Even on my phone, usually on my phone it sounds weird. Even on the phone. Yeah. That's awesome. Check out the cover.
What's that?
Said no fits.
Yeah.
is ringing. We're running the ball.
Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. Breaks through the contact. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his second one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And after an Achilles injury robbed him of playing most of last season, he's hoping this year can set himself up for a possible fairy tale ending in what has been an inevitable Hall of Fame career. We know it won't be easy, but the Jets have great optimism not only for Aaron Rodgers, but for the team. If he plays the full season, they believe they're truly a playoff team.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3. Here's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily, there were more.
Yes, sir. First studio production.
On first and 10.
Tackle his ass.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second and 2.
No, that's
Right.
but it also had an electric.
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
Oh, yeah.
Take that shot early and loosen things up.
But it sounded great.
And now some motion.
Yeah, I turned it down a whole bunch. I could have had your guitar be a lead guitar, but it overpowers the song.
You're supposed to push some back 5 yards.
Like that's
Now after the false start,
that was
here's
the
second
scream
and
of the
7.
soul. That part.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Here's Hunt again. And he'll get it down.
Yeah, it definitely still makes the song.
7 yards there and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did.
Thanks.
A small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
I feel like I can see what he was
Trey
thinking.
wide flex. Trey wide flex. Trey wide flex. That sounds like a cover 4.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Now it's Rodgers.
Yes.
Throw incomplete.
Good defense. Okay. Tight doubles. Tight doubles. We're going hard black.
Because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On third down, here's Hall.
Oh my gosh.
He's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
I know why.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive.
All right, Trips weak. He's going to run it.
We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me
Trips weak. He's going to run
big
it.
man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage.
Come
No,
on,
it's
bro.
bounce off of him like it's fucking butter.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver
Slice.
his way down inside the 15. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. There's
We
a
gotta
first
stop
and
this
10
run.
14-yard line.
True.
To throw is Rodgers. It's complete to Williams. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
Fair enough.
10 yards on the top.
We did pretty good. I mean, we didn't like stop them, but
We didn't do good.
And the Jets will claim the
We could have
early
stopped.
lead as they're on the board
we had a
for
couple.
Got called out running. He still bounced off of all of us like a fucking
the
pinball.
PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
What the fuck is it this time?
Be careful about roughing the kicker.
I didn't
You
even.
didn't even rush the kicker?
No, I literally just didn't even touch the controller.
On the kick block.
Who the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody even ran into him.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, dude touched him. Look. Look,
This
watch.
is the dude?
Watch. Oh my God.
That's what they're calling?
Yes.
Oh my God.
To the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT.
Nah, that's post patch. That would have never been.
Yeah.
I've seen you run into him before and they didn't call a
Yeah. I'm
penalty.
like, I didn't run into nobody. I know that for a fact.
All right, we're in black jerseys. Come on, we got to represent.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their
A gap, B, A gap, A,
right now. He can throw for 100
A, B.
and then run for 100 plus the next.
I'm going to tell you what gap I am.
Viking.
I'm miking for. Exactly. And you can start seeing your own lanes. I'm miking for B to A.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
Like, bro, like, see, this dude should have gone back way quicker. It's not supposed to be too long. Screen.
No, I got to cook this up.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
What I want to do here, fuck.
Young now. He's got his target.
What was that?
First and 10.
No, but I mean, like, why did it show up red? Was that a bad pass?
No, I think that was nice.
On EA Sports.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude just bouncing over guys like.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
B gap.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and
A
blocking
gap.
it and turning it into a nice run. A lot of times you think you blitz and running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit
Okay.
high. They don't have
I'm going to mic it for A to B, but this B, I can't.
Second
Drop
down,
back.
another chance for Hubbard. And very little running room there.
Gotcha.
He did get a couple up to the 49.
That's all about doing the
We're rolling out. We're rolling out. We're rolling out. Now.
Give me a good ball.
Rolling.
Give me a good ball. they got a star on that side.
I don't give a fuck because they're not going to rush me now. If you go out,
Yeah, I got
if
you.
yeah, just make sure he doesn't tackle me. Take him. That star was not playing yet.
Yeah, they're getting to us, but we can run it in.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th
A
down.
gap.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's
Ooh.
got the first down yardage.
You came to see about it, bro.
Too late.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1.
He didn't show up on time.
They convert. So this offense able to convert on.
Switch it to a run. Switch it to a run.
Set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Yes.
Out of the gun. Here's the give to Hubbard.
Good
Stop right there as he takes his
big tall.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Brooks. Whoa.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We get a peek here at this past draft class for them, and the front office certainly prioritized certain traits that they were looking to take advantage of.
Let's go. We got this, bro. We got to score.
A lot of athleticism, a lot of talent.
I'm gonna go ahead and be Johnson and take the streak.
Drafters in the business, they have a plan, and they find a way to stick to it on draft day despite the chaos. They want to land some of the biggest names on their board, and in the end, this
The boys are holding on. Oh my God, what a pass.
That's likely.
and selected them.
What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9
Yeah.
yards.
Him catching the ball is most likely.
Yeah, roll out with me.
Okay, if I'm rolling out to the right.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. Young escaping the pressure right. Completing it to the
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yes!
It's slippery out there, likely hurt.
We're going to get a stoppage here for an injury.
Screen.
Never good, especially
Oh no, we just running in too
hopefully
close.
nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside.
A to B or outside? C, B to C?
Actually, let's go this way.
Yeah.
B to C. To out. To in. Yeah.
It's alright. Let's go the other side. Let's screen.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Let's go short side of the field.
Now Young. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Both of their stars were over there.
Thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason. They've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter.
I'm gonna be Trumbull.
I would imagine we will not see him.
No, Johnson.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Be Marshall.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. His pass caught with the 4.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
This is all Madden.
Yeah, let's go. Toddy Trimble, good choice to keep him.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, Boy's big as fuck, actually.
Yeah, he's big.
Let's go. And we get the ball. We just got to stop.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what
Good drive, bro.
We got somebody watching.
Yeah, good drive.
That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. To throw, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. This 2nd and 4. Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that time. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Williams, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On play action, Young. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the... Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First try for the right arm of Dalton here. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Once again, it's Brooks. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
On third down, they go with Brooks. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Dalton. It's caught by Sanders. And it's a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone...
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Previous play is under review.
Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Dalton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Another run with Sanders. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Brooks is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. They'll try again. And this time he works his way in. Touchdown, Panthers. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go. And just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 4. Also going for a first down. They go play action now. Taylor looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play action with Taylor. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good. And it's second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's Taylor to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter, because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss, because now you're dealing with a 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. So Dalton now. And Sanders has got it, complete. Shifts Peck, and he works free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle with Brooks here.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now 2nd and 4. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Here's Dalton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, not able to find any yardage on that one.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Dalton. And that is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Dalton. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A lot on the line here, even for just a preseason game. Jobs to be won and lost. It's third down. So now Dalton. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back. And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
Easily see how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started. The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Panthers and the Bills coming up next.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth. And here we are, Brock, final week of the preseason. One last tune-up for stars and starters. And, of course, the game where a lot of these great camp stories will clinch a spot on that Week 1 roster.
And I never tire of these great camp stories. And they come from all different backgrounds. Some are undrafted guys, some are vets with a restart on their career. But they use the preseason, and this game in particular, to springboard some momentum into the regular season.
Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Starting at the 10. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to, and just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Coleman with the grab. Jukes him, and now he's running free. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Marker Panthers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down, Allen. That's taken in by Samuel. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Connection made to Coleman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It'll be a gain of 5, and they've got second and goal now from the 3. Again, it's Cook. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback. That high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to throw. Here's Young. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, second and very long. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They run again with Hubbard. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. Out of the gun, Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. Fourth down coming up. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one won't stay inside of the landing zone. It finds the sideline, and this drive's going to start from the 40. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Allen now on first down. He'll get this to Samuel. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So that brings up second down. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations, like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
Escapes a defender. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. From the red zone now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills looking. Buckle up. It's third and goal. Allen gonna throw again. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Young on first and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Second and 3 now. Handoff running left, Hubbard. And he's tackled for no gain. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's third and 3. Shotgun snap now to Young. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. And going for it, Young. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Here's 2nd and 7. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've seen a one-step drop. We've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Starts his return from the 23. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt reaches 50 yards. And the Bills will take over possession. First down throw for Allen. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, Allen. Complete to Coleman. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Quick hitter complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. It's halftime here in Buffalo. The Bills with the... And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. With 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Great return to set the offense up for success. That's exactly what they did.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Hubbard again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. And that brings up 3rd and 8. Young throwing here. The Bills getting close, and they take it down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Collects this at the 35. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Broke through the tackle. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 48. That's taken in by Samuel. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. He's got it, room to run. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. To throw again, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Allen on 3rd down. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. But looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2. Davis up the middle. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Gets this to Sanders. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They go right back to Sanders. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Throwing here, Dalton. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. He finds Johnson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Dalton looking to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
He'll throw again on second down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So they're left facing third and long. To throw, here's Dalton. Gets this to Johnson. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Panthers losing by 14. All right, here we go. Second down. Now Dalton. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they take him down right along the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kay, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing now. Able to get it to Moore. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And that might just do it for him, Brock, as they turn it over on downs here in the fourth. Running out of the gun with Davis. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Going right back to Davis. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll go again with Davis. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. So on fourth down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. That one is caught left side of the field. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for week 1.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and there's no love lost between these NFC South foes. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders. Now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. Here's Young. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the...
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 38 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense going to take over now for the second time. So this next drive about to get going. We remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch. Stafford against Goff. The Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up Week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. Now, second down throw from Carr. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script. Plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Carr. He set the screen to the receiver, Wilson. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense.
Automatic first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Carr now on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. He's done his man. Complete to Johnson. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. 12 yards on the pickup. And that's a 1st down. First down throw for Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Shaheed in motion. Carr working out of the gun. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Offensively landing. To steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Carr to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, Carr. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it. With that, we'll take a look at the draft class from back in April. You see they went offense with their first selection. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. Oh, a loose football. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Here's 2nd and 2. Look at play action with Young. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. We give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps him short from picking up the 1st down.
On 4th down, Young. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st down, Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Clowney comes up with the big sack, and you can make an argument, Mike, that he's coming off his best season of his career. 9.5 sacks just a year ago. Now he's back home in the Carolinas, where he's already making his presence felt.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. And they'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run here. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Back to throw, Young. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll run. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, Young. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. A throw left side. Taken in by Thielen. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Mike, the ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll send a tight end in motion. Young gonna give it to Brooks. And good hard running will get him down close to a 1st down. Might be a yard short. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Hubbard trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Carr. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And this one is hauled in. What a grab. This is a touchdown. Extra point by McManus, up and good. The Saints are on top. It's 14-10. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will not be returned, but bounced before the goal line. So it's a chance in week one to explain the new rule. It's touchback, and the ball comes out to the 20-yard line. Young to throw on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And really nice catch here by Leggett. And these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, put it all together. But this past season as a senior, second in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability. He's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go. Young. And I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. One game, one win here in this season opener. So this one, a win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some...
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers coming out to take over, and it is Justin Herbert at quarterback CD, now in his 5th NFL campaign.
And he's looking to bounce back after an injury-riddled season a year ago. Herbert, obviously one of the most talented quarterbacks in the league, but that doesn't do you any good when you're standing on the sidelines wearing a baseball cap. If this team's ever going to reach their full potential, they've got to find a way to keep him upright. And with his new head coach, Jim Harbaugh, in the fold, they'll do exactly that. They'll have a chance to win a lot of games with Justin Herbert on the field.
A look at the numbers last week for Edwards. 17 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hayden Hurst hit. Touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their second-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for him.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Extra point try now from Dicker. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
You talk about the defense for these Chargers.
Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Young now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
And that flag accepted.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Josh Palmer,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Young to throw it. He gets it left side to Johnson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Young will set to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Now here's Young. For Marshall, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Eluding the pressure right.
And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Young to throw it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here is Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now it's Herbert. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Here's more on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense is... This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's Young. He'll buy some time right. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now Young. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And we got an injury here. And I believe, yes, that's the wideout, Adam Thielen. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Looking to throw, Young. Flushed out right. Fighting through pressure. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, Young. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60%.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and To the right side, this is Edwards. They find some open field here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 65 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Here's Herbert. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Played 3 quarters. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's quarter. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That one complete to McConkey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Caught on the slant. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now...
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Young. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing. Young. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11 now. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Here's Edwards again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. Fighting him off. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They run once more with Edwards. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, "Guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win." And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Raiders, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions. Stadium. Thanks for joining us, football fans. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart in the booth for this one. And Brock, any play could be a big play with the type of wide receivers we have here. Well, a tough start for both of these teams. Still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. Trey Tucker to return it. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So off our first snap, we already have a pause for injury. One of the linebackers out there in some discomfort and being checked on. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 37. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Minshew setting up to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Vegas first down. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Offense to the line for second down. Running it after the penalty. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Couple yards there on second down, and now a long ways to go on third. From the shotgun, Minshew. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He's fielded at the 14, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1 picking up the loss. He was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. Neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Handoff here to Sanders. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Through 1 quarter. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second and 8. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Fourth down, Young. They connect for the first. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Panthers facing 2nd and 10. Rush coming for Young. Gets this to Sanders. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On the give, it's Sanders. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get boost. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Throwing on first is Minshew. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Quick hitter complete. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Complete here to Bowers. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10, Minshew. Short pass caught by his tight end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Catch made. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Defense shows blitz. Young. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here's 2nd and 2. Taken in by Likely. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Pass is caught at the 9. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the Eagles who were able to swoop.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Young on 1st and 10. It's taken in by Mingo. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, and get to Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hubbard quick on the draw. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Sanders running dead ahead. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now a give to Sanders, coming left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They are now set for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, Young. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and goal, Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backward. And
he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Complete. It's Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Minshew on 1st down. Connection made on the cross. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Brock Bowers the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll run it with Sanders. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He finds Sanders. And he's brought down for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now on fourth down, one of the greats, Johnny Hecker, out to punt this away. He fields it cleanly. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That just misses the 50 mark, gets a 49-yard punt. And it'll be Raider football. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Got a man over the middle, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So it's second down coming up. To throw. He gets this one to Myers. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Looking to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders take possession of the football.
Well, they threw an extra defensive back or two out there, hoping for an outcome just like this. That dime defense put bodies everywhere. No matter where the throw went, there was a defender around who could have tried making a play on it.
The kick is off the mark, no good. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
The mission objective now becomes supporting him after that miss, Kate. We're heading to overtime, and in that extra frame, you know there's a good chance he's going to be called on again to go out and try to win this game.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those two possessions, the next score would then win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. He'll take this at the 10. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Raiders. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. From the gun, Laube. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's the game of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll go right back to Madison. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That felt like the game right there, Kate. What a risk they took. He misses, and all the other side needs is a big play, and they're in field goal range. But he doesn't miss. He steps up, and he drives it through. And they're a stop away from the win.
This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense headed out now. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with Hubbard on the give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Hands off here for Brooks. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.